Alright, we have officially made our first potty break. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, after some little technical difficulties, we are back in Maxwell, New Mexico after our first potty break of the day. Nice little playground with the gas station across the street. I'm gonna pop in there, see if they got a little drink, nice and cold for me. And he needs one too. Alright, with our first stop out of the way, we can add our second state onto the list. Let's see if we can get this good here with one can. Just gotta line her up there and press down. Oh, we're a little crooked. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright, 2 down. Alright, we are off to Vegas. What's up, good to be here? What are you doing? Slept there a little bit, then came back up here and slept some more. Las Vegas, next 3 exits.
Propagandas against governments and democracies. One successful politician that sounded very absurd ended up being very true. Great to
Isn't that something else? It's a giant shelf. What's on your mind, Mr. Pierre? You just jumped up out of nowhere and now you're looking at me. What you need? And he's back.
Subsequently install himself as the Secretary of General Affairs. Roosevelt's role would be reduced to only a figurehead on the pretext of his failing health. However, what these businessmen
next city is Santa Fe, and then after that we're moving on to Albuquerque, trying to get this done quick on to Arizona. I'm liking this area a lot more than the flat grassland area we were in previously around here. A lot more trees, a lot more colors going on, a lot of reds. It's kind of really nice. These cliffs up here are pretty wild. Some of them have these really red streaks in them that look really cool. Just the size of them and how quickly they grow up from nothing. It's pretty wild. Looks like we're starting to get another rainstorm. Hopefully it's not too bad and it doesn't last too long. The last one was only like maybe 10-15 minutes. We are just about into Santa Fe. Past one exit that would take us into the town, and now we're coming up to the next one. Santa Fe Plaza. St. Francis Drive. Take this exit, stop and get some gas and check on the rig, make sure everything's good, and maybe do a quick little tour. Alright, we are done fueling up and now we are off to Albuquerque, leaving Santa Fe. Huh, Pierre? Are you enjoying the trip so far, buddy? Sleepy boy? A lot of sleeping so far? be about 30 to 40 minutes outside of Albuquerque, I want to say. Probably less. I didn't look up the GPS. I'm just guesstimating. But Pierre, what do you think of New Mexico so far? Is it a nice little place? Wow, super pretty valley over here. For an adventure, huh, Mr. Pierre? Yeah, buddy. Conditions. About 15 minutes out from AutoZone in Albuquerque. I gotta pick up some DEF fluid because for some reason that's low already, even though I filled it up before I got in the truck. So now that I'm thinking about it, I only put in 2.5 gallons when I think it's a 5-gallon tank. So yeah, that might be on me. I'm gonna buy 2 this time, fill it up, and see what happens. That mountain is still massive, peeking over that. If you look close, you can see that there's antennas on top of that thing up there. Just barely make them out. Alright, we are officially entering Albuquerque, New Mexico. Woohoo! Gonna stop for some DEF fluid and take this boy out for a little walk so he can go potty again, and we're off to the next destination. Whole time in New Mexico so far, and this is the first cactus I've seen outside the Advanced Auto Parts. Wild. Look, 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 look. Blocking the doors now. Look at him. I think this might be his first cactus. Oh my goodness, they got cactus potatoes on them. Oh, I blame you for that. Man, that's a big old cactus now. Whew. That's a crazy looking plant. These red hairs sticking out of it. So where should we put the misters for all the plants? I don't know, just throw them anywhere. Anywhere you can think of. Got stuck in a little bit of traffic going through Albuquerque right now. We're just about halfway through the city, according to the map. I gotta get on 40, I think it is, towards Gallup. And then we're heading for Arizona next. Albuquerque, New Mexico, and on to the next destination, which will be Eager, Arizona. A couple of stops along the way, possibly, depending what city we come across. Looks like we're about 3 hours out, though, so sign that was like saying historic Route 66, and so I looked at the map, and I guess I'm on Route 66 right now, or at least a historical route for it. I don't think this is Route 66 exactly. It's Highway 40 or whatever. I'm sure someone knows more about that than I do. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I totally didn't even realize that was part of my route I set up, and hey, there we go. There's another check off the bucket list. Now we just need to find like a roadside diner to eat at, hopefully. Wow, okay, I think we're getting into the cool part of New Mexico/Arizona, where you have all of these. I'm gonna Google what these are called later, but I'm gonna say cliffs for now. Rock formations. Yeah, we know words. No way, we actually found one. Alright, let's make a stop. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Laguna Burger, 66 pit stop on Route 66. Alright, we got our burger and fries, we got Pierre bathroomed up, and now we're off to the next stop, which should be Arizona. Nice little detour along Route 66 right here. That's pretty cool. Burger is massive. It's almost bigger than my phone. Holy cow.
Just hours later, police were delivered.
Oh, looks like we got some more casinos over here. Dance Eagle Casino. So majestic. Holy cow. This is incredible. Holy cow. It is wild out here. That is crazy. Like, wow.
Lower rates. Auto insurance on Credit Karma. Check it out.
could to be just like their role model.
New Mexico. I'm not exactly sure where, and I want to say about 20-25 miles from Arizona. I could be wrong, could be off. I'm not looking at the map right now or the GPS to know for sure, but yeah, we're making some headway. It's about 7:40 right now according to the clock. I'm not sure when the time shift is going to happen. I'm sure I'm getting close to that line. You can see another storm brewing off in the distance. Got some good lightning strikes popping in here and there. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy in that. As far as the scenics go, there's really not a whole lot out here. It's just been a whole lot of this so far. Ever since we left that canyon area, it's just been this. So a little on the boring side, but curvy road, so it keeps you involved. Pulling up to a fork in the road. Gotta go towards Quemodo. Wow. That's a sight. That's pretty nice. Check it out. It's a harp on the side of the mountain. We are about 10 minutes from the Arizona border. Looks like we got a nice little uphill climb coming up on us. Gem and mineral shop in the middle of nowhere. Love it, love it. Here we go, state line sign. We are officially in Arizona. Probably can't see it because of the glare on the sun, but that was the sign right back there. Oh, I gotta wash this windshield. It's gotten bad and I kind of forgot to do it before I left. What do you think of Arizona so far, Mr. Pierre? Man of many words. And we're driving into a sunset. Past the first little city, but it was Springerville and Eager, Arizona. Now we are off to Alpine, Arizona, which sounds a lot cooler to check out, so we're gonna go there. This is a pretty sweet little canyon right here. saw a sign that said this is the Alps of Arizona, and they're not kidding. This is super, super nice. I mean, I'm sure in the winter time it might be completely different, but wow. I'm kind of digging this place so far. Very, very quaint little town. Right now it's looking a little eerie, but I kind of vibe with that. You could tell it gets cold around here. You could tell. It's probably real nice in the summer, but it's probably pretty chilly come winter time. It's not a stop sign. We're good. I thought I ran the stop sign there for a moment. Look at this little campground. Wow. You got this one right next to it. That's nice. Wow. I'm impressed. Arizona, you're impressing me so far. Like what I'm seeing. Alright, it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to start jamming out for a bit until I get to the next destination. Moo cows. Alright, looks like we are camped up for the night and Pierre is ready for bed. Real quick, we gotta add one more sticker to our little map here. Alright, let's see if we can get this on here half decently. Oh, look at that. That was much better. Nice. 3 down. Tomorrow's Texas. After today, I think that's going to be the most amount of time that we spend in one state is going to be New Mexico and Texas. After that, we're going to be pretty much flying through a bunch of states and racking them up here.